Welcome back to the Ghosty Girls podcast. I'm Christina.
I'm Alicia. I don't think we said our names last time.
I don't think we did either. That's why I thought about it and I was like, I'm going to get it out of the way now because people have said in the past, you guys need to introduce yourself. And I agree.
And we do sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes
the ADD kicks in and we just forget.
Or the Starbucks hasn't kicked in.
That's true. Or we just get so excited to see each other that we just start talking.
Yeah, we know each other's names.
Yeah.
We forget some of you might not know our names. Sorry.
But before we get into today's story, we got some business to talk about.
What's the business?
We're going to have merch soon.
Are we?
Yeah. What? I'm so excited. Alicia has been working really, really hard on our website.
Yes.
I know you guys have been asking for merch. Ask and ye shall receive.
Yay.
We're going to have merch soon. I think it's time for spooky season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm hoping within the next week.
Yeah.
Like it's up. I'm just creating a couple more pieces. Like we have shoes on there.
I'm so excited.
I think I sent you a picture of the shoes.
Yes, and they're amazing. You guys are going to love everything.
Yes.
Like I want to buy everything.
And I will tell you, like I have priced them. I say I, but
no,
we'll go through them. We have priced them as low as we can possibly go
because we just want to we just want to get our name out there, and like I said, you guys have been asking and we want to get them out to you guys. And also, I mean, I want to wear them.
Well, yeah, so we can afford them too.
yeah, but there's you got to tell them about the shoes.
All right.
They're slippers, right?
Well, no, they're like Bobos.
Oh yeah, Bobos.
Do they still call them Bobos?
If not, we're bringing it back.
Fucking Bobos,
Bobos.
Man. They're like the white kids.
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah,
but you got to tell them.
You tell them.
No, you, because you designed them.
Okay. Well, the left foot says, "See you next Tuesday,"
and the right one says,
"But don't be one."
Yeah, they're really cute.
So you can remind yourself every day, don't be a cunt.
Yeah. My stomach just went blah, blah, blah. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's my coffee.
Oh man, we're hyped today.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of the merch is going to be really, really cute. Some of it just kidding.
Some of it sucks.
It's all fire, and I hope you guys like it. And if you don't, be honest, let us know. Give us suggestions if there's anything you want to see.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow us on TikTok and Facebook.
Yep.
Because we're old. And we will be making announcements once the website is soft launched.
Yes.
Or hard launched.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be hard. Launched.
Yeah. Giggity. We're on it today, man.
Yeah, so what was that?
I don't know. My house is haunted.
It's true.
Oh, before we start though, I want to tell you. So, a couple weeks ago, Daddy T and I were watching a movie in my room, and it was a scary movie. And all of a sudden, we like something launched itself against my door. Like something was trying to get in. So I thought it was one of the animals. I thought it was my cat or my dog. So we look, and Khaleesi, my dog, is on the edge of the bed, looking at the door. I look at the floor, and my cat, Binks, is nowhere near the door.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm like, oh, well, maybe it's my daughter. Maybe she,
woke up.
Once, because sometimes she'll wake up and be like, can I give you a hug, mommy?
Oh, sweet thing.
Yeah, so I go to the door, and there's no one there. And she's sound asleep. So something launched itself against my bedroom door. Have no idea what it was.
It was the ghost of the bird in the attic.
Oh my God, yeah. I had a bird died in my attic.
I know. I had to walk her through getting it out.
Yeah, because I felt horrible. I didn't even want to touch it. I felt so bad.
I know. Well, it's not your fault.
I know.
It had been there a while.
It had to have been, yeah. But I don't know. It was sad.
Well, now its ghost lives here and it watches over you since you were so kind to remove it.
Yeah. Anywho.
That's awesome. You should have pulled out some ghost stuff and been like, who are you?
I was going to, but it was like 1 a.m. Oh,
yeah.
So, yeah.
You're like, I'm too tired for this crap. No.
Yeah. Is anyone here in the room with us?
If so, leave us alone. We're going to bed.
Yeah, really. We haven't done ghost hunting in a while. We probably should.
Also, I have seen a lot of seen and spoken to a lot of friends that I haven't in like the past 2 weeks. Super random. And I have had 3 people ask me about the funeral episode.
Oh,
when we're going to do the fun and funeral episode. And I said,
we
need
some more stories.
Right. And that's what I said. Well, I have 2 people that gave me short little ones.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So just a reminder, we really want to do this episode for you guys, putting the fun in funeral.
Yes.
Send us funny funeral stories.
Yes. You know what we could probably do too is, we could probably search, like, Reddit would be probably a good forum to look through. And I don't know, can you do that? Can you, like, read Reddit stories on a podcast if you give the author credit?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's Google it.
Don't sue us. I don't want to get sued. But I don't know. I feel like there are podcasts that will, like, read creepypasta and stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I don't know how any of that works. But
I don't
at the
either.
same time, if they do sue us,
we don't have anything.
We're poor.
So. You can have some merch.
We'll send you a piece of merch, but you're going to have to pay shipping.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We'll send you some see you next Tuesday, but don't be one Bobos.
Enjoy. Hope you're a size 7. Fun story long. Sorry.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today?
Today's case is going to take us down under. Yeah.
Good eye, mate. How's it going?
Yeah.
Oh, can we tell them about our new friend, Tim?
Yes, I have that in my little script in front of me.
I'm going to shut the fuck up. Enjoy.
I know, right? Shut it.
Shout out to Tim.
But yeah, one of our fans, Tim, I don't want to say his last name, like, for privacy, but he's awesome. We, have been talking to him on Facebook and also on TikTok, and he's from Australia. And so that kind of inspired me to do an Australian one. And also, I feel like we've been talking about Australia a lot.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe the universe is telling me I need to go, because you've already been
there, and would move there in a heartbeat.
Yeah, like, I'm feeling a pull to Australia for some reason.
Yeah.
But I feel like I feel like my path is going to take me to Germany first. I think I'm going to go to Germany first.
Well, yeah. And you need to see the Krampus festival and shit.
Oh my God, I so want to go for the Krampus festival. But Daddy T, my fiance, has family that lives in Germany.
Yeah, his brother, right?
Yes.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I know, right? And I think we're going to go soon. I think, like, within the next year or so.
Do it.
I want to see, like, Frankenstein's castle and all that stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then after that, I think I want to save up and go to Australia. So, Tim, we're coming for you.
Yeah. Watch out. Watch out, new bestie. You know what's funny? When he, like, I make jokes all the time that I don't read the comments and I don't, get on social media and stuff. I do sometimes, like, if it pops up. Well, he sent us the sweetest message on TikTok.
He did.
I don't know if this is in your thing.
No, it's not.
But
it should have been
hysterical, because I read it and I responded, and before my response popped up, there was another response, and I was like, oh shit. So Christina and I both responded
at the same time.
Yeah. And then I went ... Christina, and she was like, Alicia. And we had our own conversation, and poor Tim's probably like, what the fuck is happening?
He was probably like, why did I message these batshit ladies?
Yeah. So sorry, Tim.
But yeah, that never happens. So that was kind of the universe being like, I don't know.
I know. I did not do my Australia one yet.
That's okay.
I will eventually.
That's okay. We have all the time in the world.
Yes. Hopefully. God willing.
Oh, knock on wood.
All right, get into it.
Scared me. What, are we going to die soon?
No.
All right. Anywho, we are going to talk about death today.
Great.
All right. This story's crazy. I mean, I know I say this all the time, but this one, you guys are going to be like, what in the actual fuck?
Hold on to your butts.
Yeah. Today we're going to talk about Katherine Knight. Have you ever heard of her?
No, not at all.
Really? You haven't?
No, I have.
Okay. Well, if you haven't heard of her, she's one of Australia's worst. She's vile. All right. Katherine Mary Knight was born on October 24th, 1955, making her a Scorpio.
Fuck that. We don't take ownership.
And she was born to parents Ken and Barbara Knight. Ken and Barbie. Which should be wholesome and cute, right?
Yes.
It's not. All right. Katherine's childhood was, for lack of a better word, a complete shit show.
Oh, with Ken and Barbie as her parents. Yes. I can't see why.
Yeah. Dysfunctional does not even scratch the surface. to describe the household that Katherine was brought up in. The beginning of Katherine's parents' relationship was controversial from the jump. Barbara was actually married to another man, and they had 4 sons, while Barbara met and had a scandalous affair with Katherine's father, Ken.
Fancy.
So Barbara left her husband, got with Ken, and the heat was so bad on them that they actually moved. They moved. They just because people, I mean, back then.
Yeah, that was
scandalous.
Yeah.
You know? So the 2 of them moved, and they actually left behind all 4 of her sons. Yeah. So
That's
she straight up left her family to have a new one.
I hate her already.
Yep. Not a great example of a mother. So Katherine and Ken, they get married and they go on to have 4 more children because this mom of the year, she couldn't get enough of motherhood, I guess. So she just went on to have a whole new goddamn family. Of the 4 children were twin girls, one of them being Katherine. So Katherine was actually a twin. Isn't that crazy?
Huh.
Yeah. And little Katherine was subjected to some real fucked up shit at home. Her father was a raging alcoholic who would often get violent with both his wife and his children.
Okay.
And would, according to Katherine, rape their mother up to 10 times a day.
What?
Yes. Yeah. Barbara didn't hide any of this from her kids, and she would even talk about her sexual encounters with their father in great detail. So the mom would talk about her sex life with their father to the children. I got nothing. I don't even have like a funny quip because that's just really fucked. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
Yeah. Like, I read in one article that Katherine said that her mom would be like, sometimes you just got to give in to them. And I don't know.
Ugh.
Not really a conversation you want to be having with your child.
No, first of all. And second of all, like, she left a perfectly good husband and family.
Yes. To have a whole new family. Yeah.
Why?
Good question. Don't know.
What an asshole.
Yep. As a teenager, Katherine had a reputation for being a bully, and she even assaulted another boy with a weapon at school. Like serial killer Eileen Wuornos, who we covered a couple episodes back, Katherine was known for her hair-trigger temper and her violent outbursts that seemingly came out of nowhere. Katherine ended up dropping out of school before she turned 16 without even knowing how to read or write, which is wild to me. She was in school until the age of 16, never learned how to read or write.
How'd she get through?
I don't know.
Pure luck and glitter?
It was a different time, I guess. Yeah. I don't fucking know. You know what's funny is they say now, like, oh, they'll just push kids right through the educational system. But shit like this happens. So, like, what? I don't know. So she leaves school and she began to pursue a career as a butcher in the local slaughterhouse. This was her quote unquote dream job. A 16-year-old girl's dream job was being a butcher.
A butcher.
Yeah. Seems normal, right? I mean, I'm not downing butchers, but that is an odd choice for a 16-year-old girl. I said what I said. It's weird.
Yeah. Agreed.
I could see maybe I don't know. That's
like
weird.
If you have a darker side to you, like maybe a mortician or an embalmer.
I wanted to be a mortician.
Yes. I'm not saying, no, I'm saying if you have a darker side to you, like, I still want to do that. Like, I think that would be a rewarding job.
It would. But yeah, I always wanted to be a mortician. I did. But back in the day, because I am old, the only school was mortuary school in New York City. And my boyfriend at the time was like, and I want you to move to New York because then we won't be together. Well, spoiler alert, I never went and we're still not together. So anyway, but you know what? That put me on the life path that I'm on now. So it's fine.
Nothing's fucked. Everything's fine.
Yeah. But my plan originally was to go to mortuary school and I wanted to open my own funeral parlor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool, but
I mean, what's holding us back? Let's do that.
Money.
Fuck. Buy the merch. Just kidding.
We should go to double mortuary school.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
But we don't
have time.
Well, it's not even the time. Can you do it online?
Yeah. Can we practice on bodies online? I don't know.
Yeah, we could do that. I don't remember what I was going to say.
We digress.
We digress.
So back to Katherine and being a butcher, her dream job.
Amen.
Yeah. Her first job at the slaughterhouse was cutting up organ meats from an animal that had been butchered before beginning to work in quote unquote boning.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
But get your heads out of the gutter, because we're not talking about like boning. We're talking about the person who removes bones from the animal carcasses in order to prepare the meat for processing. Apparently it's called boning. I don't know.
Or isn't it like deboning?
I guess in Australia they call it boning. I don't know. Of course they do. Yeah. And she loved her job. Yeah. She fucking loved it, and she thrived. Good. Everybody said she did an amazing job. Like, she was really good at boning.
You say that about me too. When I cook them chickens.
Yeah. Katherine was even given her own set of butcher knives. And when she wasn't using these knives at her job as a boner, she hung the knives above her bed.
You said boner.
Yeah. Giggity.
We're 12.
But yeah,
40-year-old, 12-year-olds.
She hung the knives above her bed. And I'm all for like macabre decor. All right. I get it. Like, I mean,
is that how you say it? Macabre?
Macabre.
I always thought it was macabre.
No. It's spelled macabre, but it's pronounced macabre.
Well, look at me learning.
The more you know. But like, I get it, but I feel like knives above your bed, that's kind of going too far. I don't know.
What if you have like an Asian inspired room and you have like a ninja sword
on your ceiling
above your bed? Oh, like above, like hanging down?
Yes.
Oh man, I misinterpreted that.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like above her headboard, not like string hanging down. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm assuming that it says above her bed. So I'm assuming ceiling.
Oh shit.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself, but either way, it's weird.
For you, maybe.
But to put your work butcher knives hanging?
Yeah, it is weird. Would she like collect
I could see like a samurai sword or whatever that's like a collectible, but I mean, she's using these butcher knives at work and boning and cutting up carcasses. I don't know. It's not some decor I would use in my home, but I'm also like semi-normal, I guess.
Yeah, we can say that.
Katherine wasn't just doing some boning at the slaughterhouse. She was also doing some boning in the bedroom, if you know what I mean.
Brown chicken, brown.
Yeah. In 1973, Katherine began dating a fellow coworker at the slaughterhouse named David Kellett. The two would go out drinking together, start bar fights together.
Normal.
It was very like Eileen and Ty-esque. You know what I mean? Like, Katherine actually reminds me a lot of Eileen Wuornos. Like, they both were a little rough around the edges, you know.
Lost souls.
Yeah. With horrible upbringings.
Yeah.
In 1974, just a year after meeting, Katherine and David tied the knot, arriving to the ceremony on Katherine's motorcycle, both drunk as fuck.
Normal.
So, yeah. A great start to any marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah. After the wedding, Katherine's mother, Barbara, had a little talk with David, and she was like, listen, don't fuck with my daughter or cheat on her because she will legit kill you. Like that.
She knew.
Yeah. And I'm sure David was probably like, yeah, she'll kill me. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. But Barbara's words actually proved to be true that very night, because when David woke up, Katherine's arms were around his neck, attempting to strangle him because they had, quote, only had sex 3 times. And this was unacceptable to her.
Oh.
Apparently, her mom had told her that she had sex with her dad on their wedding night a bunch of times.
Okay.
So Katherine was like, we should be having sex more than 3 times. So since we didn't, I'm going to kill you.
That makes sense.
Totally normal.
Totally normal.
Yeah. The marriage was, surprise, surprise, volatile as fuck. And they had several physical altercations. One of the worst was when Katherine hit him over the head with her frying pan, fracturing his skull.
Ugh.
And this was because he came home late from a darts competition. Also would like to note that Katherine was pregnant at this time, which is a great fucking idea for this family.
Yeah.
Have a kid. That will make things better, right?
Yeah.
Katherine ended up giving birth to a baby girl, Melissa Ann, in 1976. And at that point, David was done with Katherine's shit. He had put up with her nonstop abuse for years. He had had enough, and he up and left Katherine to shack up with another woman. And Katherine went fucking ballistic.
Did she?
This is real crazy. After witnesses saw her violently jerking her newborn daughter down the street in her stroller, acting like a psycho, Katherine was admitted to a hospital and diagnosed with postpartum depression, which normally I would feel bad about. Like postpartum depression, it's a very serious thing. It affects a lot of women.
I had it.
Yeah, I did too. It can make you do some really fucked up things and act how you normally would not act. But Katherine doesn't get a pass on this because, number one, she was crazy to begin with.
Yeah.
And number two, she went even more off the rails after she got out of the hospital. And I probably shouldn't say off the rails because that's pretty much literally what she did to her infant. Okay. She placed her baby daughter on a train track in hopes that a train would come and run her over.
Stop.
Yeah. So now you see why I have zero sympathy for her in this case. Yeah, that's fucked. Like you went to the. This is real crazy. Luckily, a local homeless man who was walking along the train tracks saw the baby just minutes before the train would have come through.
God bless him.
Yeah, so he was able to save the baby.
Okay.
Apparently, he was known by the townsfolk as Old Ted.
Aww.
So, yeah, thank God for good old Ted, you know? And what was Katherine doing while a random homeless man was saving her baby from being run over by a train? Oh, she was just in town chasing people with an axe that she had found and yelling at people that she was going to kill them. So off to the hospital she went again until the next day when she was allowed to just sign herself out and leave. I'm sorry, but what the fuck, Australia?
No,
She tried to kill her infant and then chased people with a weapon through the town threatening to kill them, and you just allow her to check herself out the next day.
That's not okay.
Yeah. Not even a week later, Katherine kidnapped a woman, assaulted her, and made her drive to Queensland where Katherine's estranged husband David was, because Katherine was going to find him and kill him.
Yeah.
So yeah, she kidnapped this lady. She I guess I want to say sliced her up with a knife. Didn't kill her.
Yeah.
But forced her to drive Katherine to find her estranged husband. Yeah, if that makes sense.
She cray.
Yeah, she is. On the way, the two women stopped off at a gas station, and the kidnapped woman was able to get away and called the police. But by the time the police got there, Katherine was holding up a little boy at knife point.
Great.
Yeah. Thankfully, the police were able to get her away from the boy, and how they accomplished this is funny. They swatted her with brooms.
Okay.
Yeah. So picture this crazy ass bitch holding up a child at knife point and a group of Australian police officers beating her with brooms.
Well, yeah, because they don't have guns.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, man.
Tim, do they carry around brooms? Hit us up. Let us know.
They got brooms in their back pockets.
It's like instead of the sticks.
Yeah.
It's a broom.
Yeah, it specifically said brooms. So I'm thinking maybe they found them at the gas station.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. It's weird. So off to the hospital Katherine went again, but this time it was a psychiatric hospital. Katherine's husband, David, got wind of this news, and he did something kind of interesting. He actually moved back to Aberdeen so that he and his mother could help take care of Katherine. I don't know if we should consider that a kind and charitable act or just an act of sheer fucking stupidity, but nonetheless, Katherine was released from the psychiatric hospital, and she went to go live with David and his mother in Aberdeen. Shortly after, she was hired at yet another slaughterhouse. Because why not? She should definitely be trusted with knives and sharp objects, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. It's not like she chased people with axes and tried to kill her infant and kidnapped someone and then held up a boy at knife point.
Yeah.
You know.
Normal.
Yeah. Katherine eventually left David in 1984, but not before having yet another child, Natasha, who was born in 1980. Because yes, let's add another child into the mix, especially after you put your firstborn baby on a train track to try to kill her.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just keep letting this woman procreate. Yeah.
I'm not even going to get into that.
In 1986, 2 years after her divorce from David, Katherine met another man, David Saunders. So we're going to call him David number 2, because this will probably get confusing. First husband's name was David, then this new boyfriend's name's David. So David number 2.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah. Their relationship advanced super quickly, which is always a red flag. And just a couple of months into the relationship, they were already living together. And if you're wondering if Katherine was a changed woman after having baby number 2 and getting a divorce and being in a new relationship, rest assured she was not. New year, same Katherine. Just a year into her relationship with David number 2, Katherine decided that she wanted to show him exactly what would happen if he ever cheated on her. So what she did, and trigger warning, this one's sad. She took his new puppy and slit its throat with one of her butcher knives, killing it instantly. And then she looked at him and was like, this is what'll happen if you ever cheat on me. Then she got her frying pan and beat him over the head, just as she had done with David number 1.
Oh, listen.
Yeah. She's a piece of shit.
You can fuck with people, but don't fuck with the animals.
Yeah. Animals and kids, that's where we draw the line.
Animals and kids.
And you would think that that would be the final straw for David number 2, but it was not. And believe it or not, he actually got Katherine pregnant after that.
I thought you were going to say he got her a new puppy.
He knew better than to get her a new puppy. He was like, kid, sure, puppy,
yeah, let's have a kid.
Yeah. So Katherine gives birth to a third girl whom she named Sarah in 1988. So this new little family lived happily ever after. End of story, right? No. Because shortly after the birth of her third child, Katherine got pissed off at David number 2 and then hit him in the face with an iron and stabbed him.
I don't mean to laugh, but the fuck on.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So this prompted David number 2 to leave Katherine and go into hiding because he was so afraid of her, rightfully so. The relationship fizzled out and Katherine wasted no time moving on. And in 1991, she was pregnant again by another coworker named John Chillingworth. So this...
Chillingworth?
Chillingworth.
Okay.
Yeah. So this bitch is just out trying to kill people and getting pregnant. That's basically her life mission.
Yeah.
And butchering animals. You know.
You know.
So they ended up having a baby boy together. And you would think that Katherine maybe would want to settle down now that she has 3 baby daddies. But
yeah.
Nope. She ended up cheating on John Chillingworth with a man named John Price. So this is John number 2.
David, John.
Yes, correct. Yep. And John Price is actually the reason why we were sitting here talking about Katherine Knight in the first place. Yeah. John Price was born on April 4th, 1995, and he was a local miner who had 3 children from a previous marriage. He was, by all accounts, a great guy. He was generous. He was kind. He had a lot of friends. Everyone liked him. He was a good dad. He was a hard worker. All of the things. He was just a good guy. Now, why he would get involved with someone like Katherine, we will never know. But it's been said by many people that Katherine she had a way with men. They were mesmerized by her. I don't get it. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys to Google her and form your own opinion. But me personally, I don't think she seems like much of a prize, but I'll just leave it at that. I don't see how she had this chokehold over all these men, but whatever.
Who knows?
So Katherine gets in this relationship with John Price. Now, John, as I said before, he was a good guy, but he did, however, take items from work that he had recovered from a dumpster. Apparently, they were out-of-date medical kits and other supplies that had been put in a dumpster. So he was like, these aren't being used, so I'm just going to take them.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
I'm down for a good dumpster dive.
Yeah, I mean, if it's in the dumpster, it's fair game as far as I'm concerned. So Katherine knew that he was taking these items from work. And this fact is important because in retaliation for John not wanting to marry her, Katherine actually went to his employer and tattled on him, causing him to completely lose his job that he had had for almost 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not, this bitch is crazy.
She's very crazy. Yeah, apparently she like took her video camera and like recorded all of the stuff that he quote unquote stole, aka took out of the fucking dumpster because it was trash. And yeah, was like, hey, he's stealing from you guys, and they fired him. That's fucked up.
But it wasn't even stealing.
I know. So John was understandably, he was pretty pissed off, and he ended the relationship with Katherine. Now that should be the end of the story, but in the words of Queen Bailey Sarian, nay, nay.
Nay, nay.
It was not. And John, eventually, for reasons that I can't even begin to fucking fathom, reconciled with Katherine a short time after their breakup. But there was one small caveat. John would not allow Katherine to move back in with him. And of course, this greatly angered our calm queen, Katherine Knight.
Calm queen.
Yeah.
Let me write
docile.
that. Hold on. That's a merch idea.
Calm queen.
Hashtag calm queen.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Katherine Knight was. She was docile. She was a lady.
Demure.
She's also a damn good cook.
Oh, no.
The relationship continued, but it got so bad that John's friends actually severed ties with him because they couldn't stand to see how Katherine treated him. Like, she treated him like shit. They were like, we just can't watch this. Like, call me when y'all break up. Like, thank you and goodbye. And like, I get it. Like, if you want to be there for your friend, but if you see someone, like, they just keep going back to someone that's so fucking abusive, like, I don't know, that it's got to be hard to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things continued to escalate, and Katherine ended up stabbing John in the chest after yet another altercation. And why Katherine wasn't put in jail after this, I don't fucking know. Australia. What the fuck?
Well, how long ago was this again?
This was in the late 1990s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's, how many people has she stabbed now? Like at least fucking 3.
Yeah.
She's tried to kill a baby. She held up a child at she held up a child at knife point.
Yeah.
She kidnapped a woman.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
what?
Like, and sliced that woman like with a knife. Like,
yeah.
Several times.
Yeah.
Said.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why she's not in prison. I don't know.
I mean, U.S. has people like that too, though.
I guess. But she's tried to kill several people. I don't know. And like she didn't serve any kind of prison time. Mm-hmm. What? Nope. But anyway, so after she stabs John obtained a restraining order against her for both himself and his children. But this did little to protect him, as restraining orders often do. They usually do pretty much nothing.
Yeah.
John was actually so scared of Katherine that he told people that if he didn't show up to work the next day, it was because he had been murdered by Katherine. So, yeah. Apparently, John had gotten a new job after he was fired for quote-unquote stealing. So he was working at a new place now. And he told his coworkers, he was like, hey, if I don't show up, some shit went down.
They probably thought,
dead.
Yeah, they probably thought he was joking.
I don't know. Because she had just stabbed him.
Oh, yeah.
And all his friends and everybody, they were like, dude, you have to get away from this woman. Like, what the fuck? So, I mean, I can see, like, if they were just fighting, like, and arguing, and he was like, yeah, she's probably gonna kill me. She literally stabbed him.
And she also threatened him. You're right.
Yeah, and he had a restraining order against her. So, I don't know. I don't know. This whole thing's weird, man. And sure enough, on February 29th, 2000, John didn't show up for work, and his coworkers were immediately concerned. So one of his coworkers goes over to his house to check on him, and they see that his car is still there. So they're like, fuck, this isn't good. So he goes to knock on the door, and he sees blood. So immediately He calls the police. So police get there, and what they find is like something out of the worst horror movie you can imagine. And this is where I'm going to put a little disclaimer in that this next part is pretty rough. If you have a weak stomach, it's going to be a little difficult. So you've been warned. Inside, police saw what they originally thought was a curtain, right? Upon further inspection, they found that it was actually the entire skin of a human body completely intact.
I mean, that's some knife skill right there.
Yeah.
Damn.
She skinned him in one piece.
Oh, gosh. Oh.
So this body had been completely filleted, and then the skin was hung up like a curtain. Can you imagine the smell in that house?
No, but she's trying to turn that into leather.
Mm-hmm. In the living room, they found a decapitated, skinless corpse, which had been posed with an arm draped over a soda bottle and the legs crossed.
So she's playing with it too?
Yes.
Oh, God.
On top of the body was a blood-stained, handwritten note, which said, quote, "Time got you back, Jonathan, for raping my daughter. You to Beck for Ross, for Little John. Now play with Little John's dick, John Price." End quote. In the kitchen, police found a pot simmering on the stovetop.
Oh, God, okay. It's always the head.
Inside the pot...
I can't.
It's always the head. Inside the pot was the severed head of John Price, cooking along with potatoes, zucchini, yellow squash, cabbage, and pumpkin, complete with a gravy. Like about to throw up in my mouth. She made a gravy.
God. Chilies?
I'm just going to take a minute because the gravy thing... I get fucked up with the gravy thing. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I don't like gravy and I think like of human gravy. I
love gravy. Don't ruin it for me.
I can't talk about it anymore. The gravy thing fucks me up. All right, moving on.
It's always the head.
It's always the head.
Pot or a cereal
gravy?
box.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck.
I can't. I'm not gonna.
I can't. I'm literally about to throw up. At the kitchen table were place settings with personalized notes to John's children, indicating that Katherine had actually planned to have fed John to his children. Thankfully, this didn't happen. In the bedroom, police found Katherine lying on the bed completely comatose because she had attempted to kill herself by overdosing on pills. But she failed. She was still alive.
What a loser.
Yeah. She was immediately rushed to the hospital and shortly after was arrested and charged with the murder of John Price, to which she pleaded not guilty.
Okay.
The trial was set to begin on October 15th, 2001, but ran into several problems due to jurors straight up dropping out because of the nature of the case and the photographs that they would have to see. Because I can't even imagine.
No. Head gravy? I know, sorry.
Prosecutors had worked up the case prior to trial and attempted to piece together the events of the night of February 28th, 2000. And this is what they were able to piece together based on the evidence. Katherine had gone out that day and purchased lingerie. I read in one article that I went to like a thrift store and bought it, which is... So she buys lingerie and she shows up to John's house. She woke him up. The two had sex and then John fell asleep. While John was sleeping, Katherine took one of her butcher knives and stabbed John almost 40 times. While she was stabbing him, John woke up and attempted to flee and I guess crawl down the hall. He was able to make it to the door, hence the blood that was found on the door by the coworker. Mm-hmm. Katherine chased him down through the house and dragged him back in, where he ultimately bled out and died. Katherine then, and I don't know why she did this, she took John's ATM card and withdrew $1,000. No one knows why or where the money ever went because the money was never found. That's weird to me. I don't know.
That is weird that the money was never found.
The only thing that I can think is maybe before she decided to kill herself, maybe she thought that she could get away and she like buried the money to go back and get later for, I don't know. I don't know. That's weird. That's fucking weird.
Maybe she was just feeling generous and gave it to somebody.
I would say that, but
strongly doubt that.
Yeah, she is awful. So I can't even see her being like, oh, I don't know.
She's like, this is my redemption. Here you go.
Yeah. So Katherine, she, withdraws that money and then she goes back to the house. She skins the corpse and she hung the skin on a meat hook to display in the living room. She then decapitated the corpse and threw his head in the pot with vegetables. There's also evidence suggesting that Katherine may have tried to eat some of the body at one point.
Gross.
And then threw some in the backyard, maybe for the dogs to eat. But I guess there was stuff found in the backyard too. Yeah. She then went into the bedroom, took a bunch of pills in an effort to kill herself, and spoiler alert, failed. Before trial could even start, Katherine decided, for whatever reason, to change her plea to guilty. And on November 8th, 2001, Katherine Knight was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Happy birthday to you, bitch.
She was actually the very first woman in the history of Australia to ever receive this sentence. And it couldn't have come to a more deserving lady.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Round of applause.
Yay. Her file was actually marked by the judge with the words, "never to be released."
Exclamation.
Yeah, love that for her. I just want to take a moment to highlight the fact that absolutely no evidence of John raping or sexually abusing either his or Katherine's children was ever found.
Well, didn't you say everyone said he was like a genuinely kind person?
Yeah.
So she was just also trying to
smear him. Yeah. Mm-hmm. These claims were completely baseless. He never raped or sexually assaulted any children. And I just wanted to put that out there because like she did leave that weird note on his body and I didn't want anybody thinking like, oh, well, maybe she did this because you raped her kids. No. Nope. No. It's bad enough that you fucking filleted the man and cooked him for dinner, and then you also like falsely accuse him of raping children. Like, get fucked sideways with a chainsaw. Okay. Thank you and goodbye. Katherine Knight is currently serving her life sentence in Silverwater Women's Correctional Centre in Sydney, Australia, and is by all accounts absolutely thriving in prison. She's taken on somewhat of a leadership position, and she even helps her fellow female inmates solve their disputes, and she like conducts mediations for them. The inmates love her so much that they even refer to her as Nana.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Katherine spends her time in prison painting and knitting, and she has even found God.
Of course she has.
Mm-hmm. Although she is heavily watched and is not allowed near knives for obvious reasons.
Duh.
Mm-hmm. And that, my lovies, was the story of Katherine Knight, a.k.a. the Queen Bee of Silverwater Women's Correctional Center.
Okay, Queen Bee, but where her kids be? That's what I want to know. She's got 8 kids.
Her kids be all over.
Shit.
Yeah.
God bless them. I hope they're okay. I genuinely hope they're okay.
Mentally and physically.
All of the above.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That was a lot.
It's a lot.
That was a lot.
Yeah, that's a gnarly one, man. Like, this is stuff that not to be sexist, but I mean, the statistics back it up. Mm-hmm. This is something that you would expect from a male serial killer or murderer. Mm-hmm. This is rare for a female.
Yeah.
It's pretty rare.
It's rare.
Yeah. Katherine,
rare.
You broke the mold, baby. Rare like the stew on the...
Rare like the head gravy.
I'm done. Oh. I'm done.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you and goodbye.
Just kidding. We're still here.
Yeah. I hope you guys were able to make it through that. That's all I got. That's a rough one. And I'm sorry I laugh because it's fucked up and I don't really know how else to react.
I've got nothing except for we haven't done a dad joke in a while, and maybe we need one.
Let's do one. We need a palate cleanser.
Let me find one.
We need a palate cleanser after... I'm not even going to go there.
Nope. We all knew where she was going.
Anywho, sippy. Hit me with a dad joke, baby.
Why are ghosts so bad at communicating?
Oh, fuck. Because they have to do it through a fucking spirit box. I don't know.
They ghost you.
That was so obvious. I can't believe I didn't get that.
Yeah, dum-dum.
I know. I'm fucking stupid.
Oh, who did the ghost take on his first date? That's actually not even what it says. It says, who did the ghost take out on a date? No, it doesn't even say that.
Wow, you really fucked that up.
Wow.
Well, I can't answer because I don't know what you're trying to ask me.
I can't I need my glasses. Who did the ghost take on a date?
Something with his boo.
His ghoul friend.
I was close.
You were not. Okay, you were close.
Fuck you.
I mean, his boo could also be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Either answer works.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, wait, I got one more.
Jesus.
I'm just going to keep going. Why wouldn't the ghost dance at the party?
I don't know.
He had no body to dance with him.
Oh, my God. Thank you guys for listening.
See you next Tuesday.
But don't be one. Bye.
You want one more?
No. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Any day. I have all day. It's fine. It's not like I have anything else to do.
Never mind. We should these are all real dumb. Never mind. Okay, let's just end with this. See you next Tuesday. Don't be one. Bye!
Oh my God. Bye.